fact of the matter is, competition is good in athletics. It may be good in politics. But I'm not too sure that competition is good between school districts. If you got school districts in one county, equity ought to prevail. I'm very careful about using the word equity as opposed to equality. I didn't say equality. I'm saying equity. Equity, to me, says if a community in a school district has more need, it ought to get more attention. That's different from equality. And people say every school district must be treated the same way. No, because every school district doesn't have the same. I got 3 daughters. I don't treat them the same way. Their needs are not the same. And I dare one of them to say I love one more than I love the other because I'm paying attention to one that's got a need that others don't have. Just be grateful you don't have a need. So that's the way it ought to be. So Miss O'Hue, who I spent some time with Saturday, and I even got to meet her parents Saturday night, did a good service. And when she wrote her piece, my doctorate daughter read it and called me about it. And because I had not read it. And she said, you really need to read this, and I read it. And then she called me back. She said, what do you think? I thought it was a great article. She said, what do you think about the comments that were made? She said, at that point, it was 93 comments had been filed under the story. I said, I don't read those comments. I didn't read them. I don't read them. She said, I think you ought to read these. So I went back and I read them. And quite frankly, I won't use the language, but I was teased at what people were saying. And if you sum up what those comments were, they were like saying to Miss O'Hue, well, if you were not adequately prepared to go to Duke, you should not have gone to Duke. You should have gone someplace else. Those schools, our schools, ought to be preparing our students for the world at large. We profess that we prepare our students for a global economy. But you can absorb the school district for not preparing the student for a national education. There's a contradiction in that. Let's take one of the most important entities to South Carolina right now is Boeing. It's going to be a big impact on Orangeburg County, the Volvo plant. These entities they're going to have to rely on export and import back. Trump says he's against it. Agriculture is a big entity in South Carolina. This morning, farmers all over the country are extremely upset because he got rid of the TPP, Trans-Pacific program. Farmers are relying on that. And we've had some entities. There's a big farm entity, wasn't which one? They're two of the biggest chicken farm people in the country. One of them said this month, he's scared because all the investments he made relying upon past history. This guy's coming in, throwing it all to the wind. So Trump has no interest, and is showing it in the people who voted for him, the people who put him in office. will not get a just return on the vote they invested in him. Now, there are headlines today whether or not they should sell Santee Cooper. I think that would be a big mistake for the state to sell Santee Cooper. Okay. Should Santee Cooper sell its share of the project? That might be a way to go. Mm-hmm. Can a Duke Power or some other entity purchase Santee Cooper's share? Now you might ask, well, how would that help? Well, it would help this way. What people do not realize, the Santee Cooper is a public entity, and the tax credits that Scanner can get as an investor-owned company, because Santee Cooper is not privately owned, it is a publicly owned entity, it cannot share in those tax credits. I was working hard and I've got all my side lined up to vote for the tax credits for Santee Cooper. Mm-hmm. I was never able to get the Republican leadership to come on board and support that. Trump would not support that. Mm-hmm. Trump has got people chasing coal. Yeah. So I wrote an op-ed piece to the state print on Sunday. And that op-ed piece talked about the role that Trump's policies on coal played in helping to scuttle this nuclear facility, because you got people up in West Virginia, parts of Pennsylvania, that swear that coal is coming back. That's foolhardy. Mm. You just can't have clean coal. You can't make clean coal. You can't make coal. Can't get clean. Yeah. And so I think, but we've done something else, and this is one reason I would hate to see. And not only want to hear people talk about selling off Santee Cooper. Santee Cooper co-ops have a unique role in communities. And